Hi guys, welcome to another Wild Walk with Neil on Thursday the 21st of February. This afternoon we are going to go for a walk back where we started on our first original video, back down Burglars Alley. We're going to get down Burglars Alley. Instead of crossing over and going out onto the estuary, we're going to take a right or a left, probably a right, down the train tracks and take in the old Burglars station. We'll get to the railway bridge. We'll have a sit down there, have a quick brew and a breather and walk back. We'll see what we can see. Right then, let's start walking. What do we know about Burglars Alley since the last time we walked down here? Well, we now know that Burglars Alley was originally built to stop peasants going on Bourne Hill. On Bourne Hill years ago, there was a Saxon settlement and the lord of the manor had his big house on Bourne Hill. And to stop the peasants going over his land, bear in mind back then there was no roads or anything like that, he basically built an alleyway or a pathway around the hill, hence Bourne Hill. The hill back then I know was called the Burn. I don't know too much more about it, to be honest, but I do know that if we go out of the alley onto the estuary like we did on our original walk, that was also habitable. People lived on the estuary back then, and yeah, basically it's a Saxon settlement. So a little bit of history for you on your Wild Walk with Neil. Let's carry on going. So as we're walking down, you can see the council have come down since the last time we were here and cut back a few of the trees, which, to be fair, I did mention on the last walk down here that they were overhanging and a bit dangerous in the wind. You can see there's a lot of scrub being pushed out of the alley and into the field on the left hand side. So the right hand side, obviously you've got a bit of a terrain, water down there. But yeah, a lot of these old trees unfortunately can't handle this weather that we're having at the moment. A lot of them are dying, a lot of them are dead. So the council are doing the right thing and cutting them all back, making it safe for us to walk down. Now obviously you can imagine what this would look like. Spring, summer, loads of greenery on the trees. Looks really nice. I quite prefer it like this, to be honest, a bit stripped back and bare. Those who know me know that this is my favourite time of the year. The worse the weather, the better for me. See here a few more of the stuff that's been chopped back. Like I say, it's for the right reasons, safety first and all that. Trees getting blown over by the wind, you can hear them creaking and cracking. They are old, very, very old. So we're coming out at the end of the alley. It's the train line in front of us. Once owned by ICI. Don't know who owns it now, to be fair, but this is the line that we are trying to have reinstated. The Fleetwood to Polton line. As we look left, that takes us all the way down to Jameson's Road, Tip Bridge. And I am aware that if you get about 200-300 metres down there, it's fenced off and you can't go any further. Obviously, straight on, takes us to the estuary. Oh, we're going to go right down there to the old Burglars station. Now, looking around, obviously we're on a train line. Obviously it's a disused train line, but certain laws apply in certain places. There is no signs, as we do a 360, telling us not to go down that track. So as there's no signs, there's nothing stopping us really, is there? And off we go. Very, very old. Like I say, I know they want to reinstate this line, which would be great really for locals, Fleetwood to Polton. Nice day out on the train for the kids and stuff like that. heritage line, steam engine, stuff like that. I don't know who actually owns this line now. I don't know if it's Fisherman's Friends or do ICI still own it. I'm not too sure. I'm sure someone will be able to tell me in the comments. So just come off the line for a brief second, just to have a look at this fence line, because I know full well that behind this fence line is the ICI reservoir. Now it's fenced off for a reason, obviously, so we won't go through. Yeah. So as we carry on down the line, you see a lot of the old stuff. To the left there, you got the ICI's land, you got wagons coming back from landfill. But yeah, old bits of, I don't know what, off the old line. Junction boxes maybe, signal boxes, not too sure. So as we've got the platforms to the left and right of us, to my knowledge, this is the old Burglars station. Let's have a look. In memory of those who gave their lives in the Great War 1914 to 1918 and the Second World War 1939 to 1945. So I'm presuming that poppy reef needs to go on there. In memory of Gordon Wyatt, founder member of the Bolton and Wire Railway Society. Well, with that in mind, I'll put his poppy back. That's more like it. Looks like you've got crocuses, daffodils sprouting. So yeah, this is Burglars Station. So we're out at Burglars Station, back on the track and coming up on the railway bridge. I don't know what was in there. Which is, as far as I'm aware, if you turn right, that is the security gate that leads into the old ICI ground. So that will be the bridge that leads into Addison's and Victrex, I would imagine, and places like that. So we've made it to the bridge. Let's have a quick look around. Loads of graffiti. Very, very old bridge. Still in the groundworks going on the building site. So I just thought I'd give you a look at the opposite side of the bridge. Looks like it's in better days on this side. See air cars going over it and stuff. So yeah, that's basically it. So we'll carry on walking for a little while up here, see if we can't see anything. Still not seeing any signs to say that we're not allowed on this railway line. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm just going to carry on walking for a little while. To the right of us, we will be coming up on Bedmarsh Industrial Estate. Come to the back side of it. So we are behind the back of Bedmarsh Industrial estate, as I say. Down and back out sign, warning real vehicles in operation, no unauthorised access. Now, I can see people down there on the line. Are they working? Are they just doing what I'm doing and having a walk? Not worth the risk really. Sign's there for a reason. Yes, alright, the trains aren't running, but certain laws depict where you can and can't go. So we adhere to that and we'll turn round. So we're back where we started again. It's about to go back into Burglars Alley. So that basically completes it. Sun's coming out now. It's still a bit windy. But yeah, if you do end up going left, you can walk 300-400 metres and there's a big fence saying no access. So, in all honesty, I wouldn't waste your time. This one's seen better days for sure. Covered in moss. Right guys, we're back in the van, the walk's done. Burglars Alley. Took a right when we got to the crossroads, straight down the tracks, took in Burnay Station, the old bridge, and basically walked down as far as we can until the signs told us that we couldn't. So yeah, that's it really. If you enjoyed it, like the page, subscribe if you wouldn't mind, and spread the good word. Thanks very much, Wild Walks and Neil, and I'll see you on the next one.